Good to have you with us. And if you're still working on tonight's dinner menu or even, I don't know, Easter menu, you might not know, we have a lot of help here for you. Chef Robert Danhi is with Kum Kee, and he's here to show us how to make a few delicious Asian-inspired dishes. And we really appreciate you being here, not to mention the fact that you've brought in the most food I've ever seen.
I'm going to feed you.
Table.
That's what we do.
We
We're
love
chefs.
that. We love
Yes.
that. Okay, so what are we making here?
Well, what I wanted to show you, I mean, Easter is important. It's coming up this weekend, but also a lot of the things that we're having here could be any day, right?
Right.
So I think one of the hottest things in restaurants and very common is lettuce wraps.
Yes.
Right? It's
so good.
And people think it's something that's hard to make, but I'm going to show you how easy it is.
Perfect.
And what we're going to do is, through the magic of TV, we'll start over here, and we have our meat, and what we're using is turkey today.
Oh.
But the idea for me is I like having stuff that's in the, whatever's in the house, let's use it.
Okay.
So if you have turkey, you have beef, you have chicken, you have pork, any of them will work. So we're using ground turkey, low in fat, and we're going to cook this for a few minutes till it's brown, right? And then after it's brown, what we want to do is add our water chestnuts, diced carrots, and they can be hacked up. They don't need any perfect dice or anything,
good,
right?
because you're not going to see perfect dicing for me, that's for sure.
And, you know, it could be celery, bok choy, mushrooms, depends on what you have around. So these go in after that's brown, right? We'll give it a toss or a stir, if you prefer.
If you will.
After that, next stage.
Oh, look at that.
Ta-da.
That was quick.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, at this point now, what we have in here is the chicken and the vegetables. We like to cook them for a minute or two. Okay. Now, this is where the magic begins. This is where the alchemy starts to happen.
Yay!
And this is our sauce for lettuce wraps. It's a Kum Kee sauce, and this is one of our ready sauces. So it's something, if you have this, you want an orange chicken or something that's quick, everything's in here ready to go.
I love that. So
in we go with some of the sauce. About 3/4. I like to save a little bit extra to drizzle on top of the lettuce wrap itself.
I like your thinking.
Well, you know, a little bit of garnish is always a good thing,
hey,
right?
How do you learn how to do that?
You know what? Piece of bread or rice.
You practice?
Yeah, actually, I have to admit I had to.
Look at you.
Well,
okay.
as a teacher, I used to teach breakfast cookery, and people need to flip an egg, so that's how you practice, right?
Okay.
So we'll cook this up, make sure everything's coated, and then after that's in there, we want to add our chopped scallions.
Okay.
Stir in.
They smell so good.
Yummy, huh?
Yes.
And then lastly is some peanuts. I like to put some peanuts on top and also on the inside, so we'll add some peanuts. There we go. And at that, you can see it's just got that glistening, beautiful yumminess. So for the lettuce, we can use romaine. We can use a butter lettuce, any lettuce that you have around or that you're buying at the store. Put a little bit inside here. Something like that. I like a few extra peanuts.
Yeah.
Right? And that's it. I mean, that's all it takes for you to have a delicious bite of flavor.
Would you think less of me if I took a bite of this right now?
Please do.
I feel kind of rude.
No, that's the whole point.
I'm like, I feel rude, but I'm going to do it anyway because it smells so good. Yeah, let's do a cheers. A lettuce. There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
And you can do that too.
Yes. Oh. That is so good.
Right?
I'm going to just hold on to this in case I want to eat it.
I've got some other
as
things
we're talking.
So that's our lettuce wrap.
Okay.
It's that simple. Then Kum Kee's been around for 124 years. They actually invented oyster sauce. Most people are like, oh, oyster sauce. Do I use it with fish? You can, but it can also make a quick fried rice. So you have some veggies. We sauteed some veggies. We added some rice we had left over, whether you cooked it or you had it from the night before. Right? When you went takeout and you had that, mix that in, then we season it with some oyster sauce and some, we have a less sodium soy sauce. So I'd like you to taste the rice. Cool?
Oh, darn.
I'm so very sorry. And here you go.
And I want to make sure that we get people to our website because we're posting these recipes so that people, if they're taking notes.
And even better, because food is a conversation, right? And so Facebook, they want to follow us on I Love Asian Sauces. And then they can be part of the conversation, post pictures, and they'll see the stuff that we're doing.
Wonderful. This
Fried
is so
rice.
good. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And as he mentioned, we have all of this posted for you. We even have a delightful ham, as you can see here.
Here comes Easter, and we brush that with some hoisin sauce, which is a soy-based, kind of like a Chinese barbecue. Then we put the traditional pineapple. We put a little bit of sliced peppers in it. Then garnish it with sesame seeds, and we have a beautiful Asian-inspired ham.
It's way fancier. So it looks fancier, but it's easy to do. So thank you so much.
You're most
we really
welcome.
appreciate
Thank you for having us.
And as we mentioned, if you go to Q13Fox.com and scroll to the recipe section, you can make sure you get the recipes. And as he mentioned, if you go to Facebook and like Kum Kee, you'll be entered in a contest to win an iPad 2.
Yes.
Delicious. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Back over to you, Bill.